Hmm. I'm currently exporting a video titled, As You Can See, Mario 3, and I have the word poetry attached to the end of it. Um, I couldn't come up with a title, so I may change it around a little bit. But it's just Mario 3 and Mario Maker Smash Ultimate videos edited together. It's nothing particularly great. I did place a blue image in there with with a few words on it, and it says, "Roses are red, I am dead, as you can see, Super Mario 3." So, whatever. There are a few little surprises in there that you'll see, but it's nothing special. I thought it was funny. I thought it was cool. I like some of these clips. Anyways, as you read on the title, this is not a documentary of how I make videos. Um, but rather a sequel to my What's Wrong with Legends of Tomorrow Season 4 video. I always told you guys there was going to be another one, and I never got around to it. But as I'm currently on Season 4, Episode 15, Terms of Service, just rewatching that a little bit. Well, apparently you log on to an app, and actually I think I'm on the right clip. This is pure coincidence, but let's
Haven't even been able to get into this Eyes app yet because the terms of service are so long. No one bothers reading Eyes. It's a demon app. I'm gonna read the fine print. I can't believe it's just us left. I mean, you and I both knew from the start there was madness to storm the bureau.
I was not on the right clip, but I was on a pretty damn good one. A demon made an app. A demon is inside Ray. And you know what? I'm getting Legends of Tomorrow Season 3 up in here. No, not that way. I can get inside Nora. No, not that way. But yeah, I'm just rewatching all of the Arrowverse shows in chronological order. So I'm on Supergirl Season 4, Legends Season 4, Arrow Season 7, and Flash Season 5. This wasn't intentional. It's not like I watched this video just to watch these seasons just to complain about them. Something has bit me directly on the ass. I think it's a bug. I hope it's a bug. Not particularly sure. That was weird. So, what is wrong with Arrow season? By the way, new bedroom. I don't think I've recorded in here. It's the same bedroom, just we rearranged things. It's a little echoey in here. I may have to keep going back out to the garage to record. Let me know how you guys feel about that. So, rearranging the bedrooms, as you can see, the reason I haven't gotten around to it is I've been busy. I haven't made too many new videos. The ones that take effort anyways, so. Back on topic. Legends of Tomorrow Season 4 is just weird. People love it. They freaking love it. Don't understand what it is. And it doesn't even matter if they like it. I mean, I'm not trying to criticize their opinion. But even if they're saying it's the best thing ever, it doesn't belong here. Go watch Legends of Tomorrow Season 1, then Season 2, then the first half of... What the hell was that? Then the first half of Season 3. The third half... I'm gonna... Math. The second half of Season 3, is when it got really weird. But not unbearably weird. I mean, then they turned into a Captain Planet Megazord of Bebo, and they had a teddy bear fight a demon. I thought it was funny at first. In hindsight, that's where shit went sideways. So, but I have several thoughts. In fact, let's get the Legends of Tomorrow audio out again.
Oh my God. What? See? In New Orleans, John said Neron needed more souls to take over Hell. Here it says, in exchange for this service, the user agrees to forfeit their eternal soul to the demon Neron.
I was on the exact right clip. So, yeah. I hope. So for season 4, I hope the first half is weird, because I already know that the first half is going to be weird. So I hope that's the weird half, and the second half starts changing it back to how Arrow is supposed to be. This isn't Arrow, but the cool thing about season 1 and 2 is they mixed they sort of muddied. Like, okay, so the first half of the situation is water, half the situation is dirt. They sort of so Arrow is dirt, Flash is water. They sort of just muddied the line between them, if that makes sense. They blurred it. The problem with season 1, I think, mostly, aside from writing, people hate this season, by the way, but I loved it. But I think most of the problem, acting seemed pretty good. The writing was hit or miss, and maybe the situations that the characters got put into didn't lend themselves to the tone. The tone was Arrow, the situations were Flash. They have since fixed that, and in season 2, actually maybe season 2 changed it to a more of a Doctor Who style show. But season 2 kind of got rid of the Arrow tone, but some of it was still there. They just mostly got rid of it. Then the Flash tone was they took off more of like the Flash's season 1 and season 2 tone. Season 2 changed the tone radically, in my personal opinion. Like, it got really dark towards the end, and then season 3 was nothing but emo Barry and Iris dying, and I was like, but Legend season 2 had the situations were more Arrow, and they were still off the walls, and Arrow would never get that off the walls, but situations were more Arrow, maybe mostly Doctor Who of all things. You know, the guy who plays Rip Hunter, he was in Doctor Who, so I think maybe he had some influence on that, or they had that plan from the beginning, and so that's why they got him of all people. I don't remember his name, but he's in it. I was looking up the cast for some reason of Doctor Who, and I don't know why, but because I don't even watch it, but I was looking at the cast for some reason. I found Rip Hunter, and I was like, oh. So, unless it was a glitch. But situations for more Doctor Who, and the Doctor Who and Arrow kind of mix. But the tone was the Flash, and that worked so well for me in season 2. And then in season 3, that kept true for the first half. But then immediately after Crisis on Earth X, and immediately after Stein died, what the hell did the show become? It was so... I didn't think much of it at first because it was kind of subtle. There were a few episodes I hated, like the one with Blackbeard, the pirate episode. I hated that garbage. The Viking episode, that was stupid. Anything relating to Bebo was stupid. But it was funny. Not the Viking episode or the pirate episode. That was horrible. That was terrible to watch. It was like watching the worst parts of an Adam Sandler movie. What if the writers actually wrote some Adam Sandler movies? I'm gonna look that up later because now I'm intrigued. But everything about it was just... everything about the second half of season 3 was weird. It was weird. And then I think it started in season 3, but Mick started writing novels and stuff. And then in season 4, they established him as Rebecca Silver or something. I was just like, what is this bullshit? What is this bullshit? What is it indeed? And Gary is just being weird in this episode, Terms of Service. He's got a fairy godmother now, and he's dressing up as Kid Steel or something. I guess a sidekick for Citizen Steel? I don't know. I don't remember anything about Kid Steel being a thing ever. Maybe it was Ray's idea. Be like, yo, it could be psychics or something, but that doesn't make any sense either because Ray is the Atom. Another thing, none of these characters are superheroes anymore. Steel does not steel up at all, even when he's about to have the shit beaten out of him. The Atom hasn't used his suit but one time in the entire season. Okay, Neron used the repulsor, like Iron Man style, just... But one time has Ray used the Atom suit as the Atom. Sarah Lance doesn't even get into her suit. By no means are these complaints about the suits. It's just another thing to show you that and these had to be new writers, right? I do not like their stylings. I saw an interview with them. The writers seem like nice people. I do not like what they've done to the show. I think it's garbage. I think this is terrible. I think they could not have done a worse job. Sorry, but it's like these new writers just came in and are like... Sorry. It's like these new writers just came in and are like, what the hell is a season 1, 2, and 3? And then they have all these monsters, and I feel like there's some slight political agenda in here, but I can't tell what. I think something about racism, which is weird because Supergirl was doing the same thing. Well, it wasn't entirely about racism with Supergirl. It was also about immigration, but... And don't you tell me that those two things are the same thing like everyone else has been telling me. No. There's immigration, which is... I'm not going to get into any political bullshit in here. But... Anyways. Can we, not have a season of just political propaganda? Supergirl Season 4 was terrible about that. You want to know what the worst thing was about that, though? I was in a comment section of a video titled, Supergirl Season 1 tells us that white Martians... aliens... Or men, was it? No, I think aliens aren't bad, except for the big white ones. And I'm like... And then he's like, oh, the Martian Manhunter legacy? He's so cool in the comics, it's a shame they wasted it here. And I'm like, that's an opinion, and also... This is like beat for beat the comic book. What have you been reading? They got rid of the White Martians in the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited cartoons. But aside from that... Which, by the way, those cartoons were like the original Arrowverse. Hold on. As you can see, Mario 3. Okay, let me just check this real quick. Okay. Just need to make sure the video came out great. But, yeah, just... I don't know what this show has turned into. My mind rewound again. I don't know why it does that. That was trippy. Am I on something right now? The video, right. So it was saying, like, oh, the Martian Manhunter legacy, it's in the comics, but... Oh, I remember where it was. The cartoons, they got rid of the White Martians. And they replaced them with the Imperium or something like that. And they're basically the same thing, they're basically the same thing. And I actually thought they were the same thing for the longest time. Someone pointed it out to me, and I'm like, And I was like, no, the white Martians just end up looking like Ghost Freak from Ben 10. And then I was just like, what? That is Imperial? That's not white Martians. And so, I was surprised by that. But basically, it's beat for beat for the comic book. So if you want to talk about the comic books, talk about the comic books, not the cartoon. Not the cartoon. Wait. Yeah, that was right. My mind just. I was playing. What? I don't know. So, anyways, the whole. There's something on my phone. I'm sorry. The whole. The whole situation with. Oh, and in the video's comment section, someone said like, season 4 is like the best season, and it didn't even relate to the video, but. Yeah. And then someone said, "You know what it is? It didn't fill us with any sort of political propaganda or political agenda." And to that, I was just like, "What?" They were dealing with racism and immigration the whole season. They went out of their way to get in a character named Dreamer. She didn't have anything to do with the immigration plot, but it didn't seem like a coincidence to me. They got a character in, or they had references to racism, being that like the aliens, all of them are thought to be bad, and that they're trying to kill everyone, and then they even had an episode with like I believe Jimmy Olsen was just he was acting really out of character, and when this kid needed him, he's like, you know what, John? You know what, Jean? What was he calling him? I can't remember. I think it was Jean, but he's like, you know what, Jean? You're black. Why don't you deal with them? I don't need to be seen like this. We have hard times. Da 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 da, and then all the guns, they're going to be aimed at me, pointed at me, da 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 da. I'm more likely to be killed in the street. And I'm like, where is all this coming from? This has nothing to do with what you've been Jimmy Olsen. You're Guardian. That's why you're more likely to be killed in the street. Who is just going to jump out of the bushes and attack you with a gun? Just, hey, ooga booga. I was just like, where is this coming from? This is not you. This is the writers speaking through you. And for that, please stop. But yeah, basically, just no one seems to know what they're talking about. I don't know why I had a tangent about no one knowing what they're talking about when I clearly don't. But Rebels, what? Ether coins. What the fuck are you? Oops. Oops, that slipped out. Okay, well, okay, I'm in trouble. Let's just move past that. That is very ominous music. So, yeah, just, what the hell? But all of these seasons have had their rocky starts, and the season 4 curse is a thing. I'll go more depth on that later. But unicorns, demons, witches, fairy godmothers, Bebos. That's how we're gonna end this video off, just so you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, this is supposed to be a Legends of Tomorrow video, but this turned out to be more of a What's on My Mind video. My apologies. The third Legends of Tomorrow video will be on how to fix all of what is it? It's hard to tell with the way I'm doing things. I think that's a fly. I don't know. I can't see in the dark. Hold on. Oh no, the third Legends video is going to be on how to fix all of this because I want to fix it. I need it to fix. By no means is this in depth. By no means am I a professional at doing this stuff. There are people who are doing a way better job at this stuff, just not on this particular subject. So I wanted to chime in. Ross McIntyre did a video. I think that's how you say his name. I think that's his name. He did several on Arrow and then like 1 or 2 on The Flash. Specifically Arrow Season 4. Why the hell that sucked. It's called The Downfall of Arrow. And then I don't know what his... I'll just link it in the description, okay? I'll try. But actually, just in case. My eyes looks like they're trying to split apart. I don't know why it looks like that. But Ross McIntyre, he made a series of videos. The Downfall of Arrow and then something about The Flash. Look him up, like seriously, he's doing a way better job at it. I wish he would chime in and make a video on Legends because then I wouldn't have to do it. Because I'm clearly bad at it. So, I'll try to link it in the description. Someone comment down, if I didn't, someone comment down in the comments and I will. I don't get a whole lot of comments. I would love to. Then again, that promotes me in the algorithm. I want to be transparent here. But I'm going to forget, probably. So, sorry about that in advance. Just let me know in the comments. I love reading them, and also I just had the weirdest period of literally nothing going on in my head. I'm trying to activate my brain, but it just stopped. It's probably because it's like 2:06 in the morning. So. But yeah, maybe the comments can also help me remember things if I forget them in the first place. So I guess you're helping to shape the channel. That's something. Nothing worth financial gain, probably. My hand is shaky like crazy. So yeah, just let me know. There's probably the last Legends video. I'm even worse about putting in annotations. I keep trying to put in annotations, but I just forget. You know what? As soon as I'm done filming this, I'm gonna go ahead and put a shit ton of annotations in some of my other videos that were intended to have annotations. So be looking forward to that, I guess. But this should be the Legends video. This should be the subscribe button, and this... I don't know what the hell this is, but YouTube probably wants you to watch it, so get on that. I had the grossest burp, I'm apologizing. But yeah, I'm just gonna get back to watching Legends. Ooh, my friend Nick. He's playing Battlefront 2. My controller is effed though, so I mean... By the time anyone watches this video, my controller will probably be I'll probably have a new one. But just this stuff on the back, I don't know how that got there. I don't even, like, drop it. Oops. I accidentally activated something with the joystick on Netflix. But yeah, my controller is just royally screwed. I went more in depth on that in another video. The A button is doing X button stuff sometimes. Or, the X button is doing A button stuff sometimes. And so I'm just I get bamboozled. So yeah. Also stay tuned for, as you can see, Mario 3. I'm really looking forward to that one. Bye. Oh, I guess I gotta do the annotations again because actually I waited too long.